Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jenna and this is Chloe.
Hi.
And we're here at the Orb Toys headquarters in Nova Scotia, Canada. So welcome everybody. Welcome to our studio. We've got some lights over here, so don't be nervous about things being in the camera. We've got a couple of different cameras to show you all the excitement. So who's ready to play with some Flowtonia?
Me.
Oh, I know you are. I'm ready to play too. Now, I suppose you guys are wondering, what in the heck is Flowtonia? So this is a new compound that we have from Orb Toys. This is what it looks like, and you can get it at Michael's if you haven't already gotten it. It comes in lots of different colors. It comes with just the compound on this side, or if you want, this comes with all the different colors you see here and some shaped molds, which are really fun. There's a cupcake, a unicorn, a pig, and a pug. So you can have fun with that. So Chloe and I aren't going to be sitting together the whole time. We're going to teach you some really fun tricks. We're going to switch off, and then we're going to show you some things. So if you guys have any questions at all, ask Alexa. She's going to handle everything for us, and we'll get started, okay? All right, so Chloe, get up.
Okay, bye.
Bye. She'll be back to show us a tip and trick, but I'm going to start out with something that's really simple. We're going to mold and stretch our Flowtonia. So when you get it out of the package, you want it to get super, super fluffy. So what you want to do is you want to slowly hold it up, and then you're going to make big stretches like this. Look at that. Oh,
Ooh.
It looks like cotton candy or something. Okay, we're gonna do it again, okay? You're just gonna let it slowly stretch up. Don't pull too fast, and then you're gonna spread it wide. Oh, that looked like a spider web, that one did.
That's a good one.
Awesome, okay. Yeah, that was a good one, I feel like. Okay, so now that we have a little bit of our stretching ready, you can even like stretch it really fast and let it fall, which is awesome. Heidi's gonna switch to our top camera so you guys can see how fluffy this is. Look at that. Watch it go. Okay, it's too much fun. Okay, I'm doing that again because that was awesome. Okay, ready? You guys see it? Here it goes. Okay, so we're gonna stay on this top camera and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna mold it. So Flowtonia is awesome because it's like a compound, a marshmallow, and a dough all in one. So these are our mold guys here. We used our 3D printer that's down in the basement. So I have a unicorn that's here and a pug that's here. So we designed these here and printed these here. And I'm gonna show you how to fill these guys. All right, so we're gonna get a clump going on here. We're gonna make it nice and fluffy. So using some of our molding and our stretching, you want it to be really, really fluffy. And you're gonna take little bits at a time and push it into the mold. Push, push, push. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more because this back looks a little empty. Okay, ready? And this is the best part. You're gonna take it, really squish it down, turn it upside down, and now he comes. Look how cute he is, that pug. Okay, now it's for the best part. We've got our mold. We're gonna stretch him again. Ready? We're gonna stretch his head off. Here we go. Oh, that's awesome. So it can stay really, really solid or go right back to being fluffy. All right, wanna do one more? Let's do the unicorn. Let's do a pink unicorn. Okay, get a little bit, make it fluffy, stretch it a few times, get nice and fluffy, and then we're gonna push it into our mold. So these molds are actually the prototypes that we had made for our flow pack, which I showed you at the beginning, the one that had all the different types of molds in it. This was something we were tinkering with in our own little studio before it made it to the package. All right, ready? Fun part. Unicorn. A little chubby unicorn. Okay, get ready, stretch his head off. Awesome. And it goes right back to being that Flowtonia. Okay? You guys got that one? We're gonna go to the next one super quick, all right? All right, Chloe, you're gonna be up.
Okay.
I'm gonna move this so Chloe can bring hers in.
Okay. Let me bring my platter of treats.
Oh, I like platters of treats.
Okay, so hi everybody. So Jenna's taught us the concept of molding with Flowtonia and how it's really fun to fluff it and, you know, create molds. What I want to show you guys is a concept that I was working on. I work in the prototype department at Orb, and like Jenna said, we're always testing out new ideas. And so what I wanted to do is show you guys how we could make cube art with an ice cube tray. So it's kind of like playing with pixels and cubes. You could use circles. And I was thinking about things that people have around their house, like an ice cube tray, for example. So I'm going to show you guys me filling some stuff. We'll knock out the cubes, and then I'll show you how we can kind of use the cubes to make different pictures. So let's do the top down again. So here we are. Here's my little rig.
It looks so pretty. I love all the rainbow colors already.
Right? Yeah, I really love seeing all of the different colors in there, in like the color spectrum. So yeah, I'm gonna fluff it real nice and soft, and then just push it down. I'm gonna use my fingers, but it wouldn't hurt to maybe use a tool if you want, like a little plastic spoon or something. So I've already done green, blue, purple. I'm just gonna fill a few yellows. Anything that makes kind of like a uniform cube shape or even like a circle shape, like a measuring spoon, that would work. What else? I know my nanny, she likes Scentsy, I think, and you get the little wax cubes in like a little tray. So that is also a really handy thing. And it's good practice of recycling.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Upcycling.
Yeah, I like that. So you don't have to throw anything away. You can just use what you have around your house to craft.
Yeah. Also, since Flowtonia doesn't really, it just sticks to itself, right? You might even be able to get away with using an egg carton to make little domes too. That might work.
If you guys want to experiment, let us know what you have around the house to make molds.
Yeah. So here we go. I've got a number of cubes here. Boom, look at that. Okay. So, you know, you can use these to make like different things. Like, I don't know, let's make a cactus.
Oh, cactuses, those are nice.
Yeah, this is like super handy if like you don't know how to sculpt. Kind of like, you know, I'm not the best at sculpting. The other idea that I brought in hand to show you guys is how you could take a grid and draw a picture, and that can be your guide. So basically, or just like make a, you know, a crisscross pattern on a piece of paper, grab your markers or crayons, and then you can kind of map out what you want to make ahead of time, and then you can build it. So I didn't have enough green for a cactus.
That cactus failed pretty quick.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, who am I kidding? There's no cactuses in Nova Scotia. I don't even know what a cactus looks like. Okay, so let's make the heart. So I've got my pattern right here, and I'm just going to follow it. 2 pink, 3 orange. I guess these aren't cubes technically, these are rectangles, but it doesn't matter. It's still going to look great.
It's all about being creative, right?
Yeah, exactly. And it also kind of reminds me of just different like little video games that play with pixels and stuff. Like you could have enough green little guys to make like a little Minecraft guy or something, because that game is really, really cube heavy, I guess. Mm-hmm. And then we'll finish it up. And there's our little heart.
Cute.
So you can just play around with it. A colleague and I, we've been looking up different patterns that use like with perler beads to create different shapes and animals. And it's really, really fun. And they're also really fun to smush and and like destroy as well after the fact. So, but it's a case of just try different shapes. You can even try circles.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, and it's a really cool, interesting way to play with geometry.
Yeah, and then you don't have to blend your Flowtonia if you don't want to, and you can still create like a really cute picture.
Exactly, you can still have the colors close together to show a piece of art, but you don't necessarily have to mix them.
Right. Okay, so go to our next thing. Do you want to destroy this together, Chloe?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So you can stay there.
I'll stay here?
Yeah, you stay there.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to show you some, we can stay up here actually. So we're going to show you some techniques about how to roll Flowtonia.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys remember, you're pulling and you're stretching to get it nice and fluffy. I'm going to show you the fluffed version of it, and Chloe's going to show you more of a destruction version of it.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to get nice and fluffy, some purple. And we have these beautiful textured rolling pins that we found in the cake decorating aisles in Michael's. They have awesome texture on it, and we wanted to see what it would look like when we roll Flowtonia out. So Chloe's got a really fun one. It's like a party theme. There's like gifts and ice cream, which looks really fun. Okay, so do you want to get some cubes together and like,
yeah.
Oh, you want to do those ones? Okay.
I'll put like a little array of cubes here.
I'm going to do my fluff. Okay, you ready? You ready?
I'm almost ready.
Okay.
Are you going to roll the cubes too?
Oh, I'd love to roll the cubes.
You're going to roll. Okay, let me just make a rainbow first.
Okay.
Because it makes my eyes happy.
It's more fun. Okay, so I can't wait anymore. I'm rolling.
Go.
I'm rolling. I'm pushing down and I'm pushing out.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it did it. It did it. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to lift this whole circle up so you guys can see. Look. Oh my gosh. It actually looks like fondant when you do that.
Yeah.
Like, that's awesome. Okay. And then you can still rip it apart again. Okay, Chloe, go. Go with your rainbow.
Rainbow. Got it. Okay, I'm gonna push down, give it a good long.
Oh yeah, good squish.
Am I getting it?
Yeah, you're getting it. You're getting it. Squish, squish, squish.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Oh,
I love it. I love the print.
Yeah.
Oh, that's super fun. You want to lift that up and show them that?
Yes.
That's awesome. So these rolling pins are super fun, but if you don't have a textured rolling pin, you can use your own rolling pins in your drawer, and it's still really fun to squish. So my favorite is when it's like really, really fluffy, because then it gets super flat again. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. Oh, it's so pretty. Look, and you can lift it up and then still stretch it. See, it's just falling.
I got it.
That's awesome.
It holds the texture so nice.
It does, but then it goes right back to being Flowtonia. So you don't have to worry about like squishing it too hard or, you know, making a mistake or anything.
Yeah.
This is all about having fun, using your imagination, and seeing what other things you can do with it. Okay, so we're gonna switch back to the other camera for a second because I'm gonna teach you a little bit about color mixing.
Do you want me to move this for you?
I'm gonna keep this one actually because about the little bit of color mixing I'm gonna show them. This might be really handy to use.
Perfect.
I'm just gonna tell you to go away.
Go for it.
Okay. So color mixing with Flowtonia is honestly one of my favorite things to do. So if you have a couple of different colors of Flowtonia, you can make your own colors. So what I'm gonna do, I have actually every single color of Flowtonia here, so I'm excited to experiment with you guys. So if Heidi wants to switch back up to the other camera, I'll show you ways you can do this. So I'm going to take a little bit of my pink, like this, and I'm gonna take a little bit of my yellow, like this, and I'm just gonna roll them into a ball. Good, I've got a yellow ball, and I've got a pink ball. There we go. Now they're almost the same size. I might add a little bit of pink here. Okay, and to mix them, see they're about the same size there. I'm gonna squish them together and then do our stretch and our fold. Stretch and fold. And this is how we're gonna start to mix it. So it's already coming together. It looks really great so far. Ooh, this is like turning into like a really pretty peachy color. Yeah, Chloe, what did you say this is? It's almost like a peach popsicle or something. What do they call those?
Creamsicle.
Yes, creamsicles. This looks like a creamsicle orange.
Yum.
Which is really fun. Yeah, it looks really tasty. Oh, that's a pretty color. I'm gonna call that our creamsicle orange. And that's using pink and yellow. So let's try something else. I'm gonna put that to the side. Let's try our blue. I'm gonna do a big hunk of blue. Roll it into a ball. Put it there, okay. Now make another size ball, about the same, and use the purple. That looks pretty good. Okay, let's smush them together. What are we gonna get? I'm thinking it's gonna be a nice lilac-y color, maybe? What do you guys think? Maybe it's like a nice lavender, or let's see. Ooh. Oh, this is looking really pretty. I like this. Oh, that's looking really nice, you guys. I think it's more of a lavender than a lilac.
Mm-hmm.
Still Flowtonia. It's still that fluffiness, which is awesome. Okay, that is cool. So that's what happens when you mix two different colors together. Do you guys want to see if we mix a ton of colors together, what we can make? So I'm going to take some of Chloe's little cubes that she had from her cube art, and I'm going to pick a few out, and then we're going to see what they make. And I have no idea what color it's going to make. So Chloe, do you want to choose a color, and then I'll choose a color?
Yeah, let's go wild.
Okay.
I love yellow.
You want to do yellow?
Yeah.
Okay. I love purple, so I want to do a purple. Next one, Chloe. You get to choose another one.
Pink.
You want to do a pink? Okay. And then I think I'm going to choose green at the end. Okay. Why don't you guys comment to Alexa to see what color we think this is going to make when we squish it all together. Ready? Let's go. Oh.
Yeah, I wonder what color's going to take over.
I don't know. That's the fun part about mixing colors together, is that you don't know what you're going to get until it's all mixed. What do we think? Uh-oh. Do we like this color or not? Should I be worried?
This isn't...
Oh, no. Okay, you know what? Being creative, there are no mistakes.
That's true.
Yeah, we just get to see and experiment and use our imagination. So this is a new color. Oh my gosh, it kind of looks, I don't know, you guys.
Cookie dough.
Oh my gosh, it does. It looks like cookie dough. If you put some chocolate chips in there, I think you could prank your mom.
Uh-oh.
Like seriously, I'm not even joking. That would be so funny. Okay, I like that. We saved it. We saved it. I was really worried there for a minute, like what was gonna happen. See, there's some yellow we didn't mix all the way through, but we can still mix it. But that's super fun, you guys. So what you can do is you can show me the different colors that you guys mix together. Okay, so if Heidi wants to switch back, Chloe is going to show you how to marble Flowtonia. See in the back here, we've got a whole bunch of different colors that looks like ice cream. This is Flowtonia, and Chloe's gonna show you how to marble it just like that. So I'm gonna clean up this little bit of a mess, and then I'll let her get back in here, okay? See you guys in a bit.
Okay. I have another tray of fun here to share with you guys.
You constantly have trays of fun.
I know, they just keep rolling out. So this kind of harkens back to what Jenna was talking about with color mixing, except like you don't have to mix it the whole way to still like make something super beautiful, marbled, kind of like planets or, you know, marble. So what I did was, I'm going to show you guys a few things on the top-down camera because it's way easier to show the details. I am obsessed with the molding and I love marbling too. Here are some examples of the things that you can make using Flowtonia and how it kind of looks flecked and speckly and beautiful. And I'm going to give you a tutorial now about how to accomplish that. So I'm going to take the unicorn again, our prototype unicorn, right? I want to make a mold of this person, unicorn. Picking random colors. I think I'm gonna go with yellow.
Can you do purple again too? I want yellow and purple.
Okay. Yeah, they pop together.
They do. They look really good.
Yeah. And this is a similar thing to what Jenna does. In terms of mixing it up, there aren't really any rules, but I kind of like to lay out my colors. I think we're gonna go with 3. Green might look cool.
Oh yeah, that looks really pretty.
Make like a little snake. And then I normally tend to kind of like smoosh them together, give them a twist. This is also kind of like a surprise reveal because we're not even really sure what it's going to look like once it gets into the mold. So it's still kind of fluffy. I'm just giving it a light little mix.
So you don't want to mix it as hard as I was mixing?
No.
Okay.
But I mean, as time goes on, you can remarble and remarble. It may eventually turn into a color.
Oh, so you could like make your own color and then marble it with something else too.
Totally.
Oh, that's
totally. Do like a little bit of a pull and just like let it drop into the mold so that it's all kind of mixed up. And tie-dye. Tie-dye is huge this summer. I don't know if you guys know that.
Have you guys tried tie-dyeing at home?
I have.
You have?
Yes. It was a lot of fun. But this is kind of like, it's gonna give us a cool tie-dye effect. And every time you do it, it's gonna look different. It's like a snowflake.
Oh, it is. That's nice.
So kind of push it down. And we do the classic womp. And look at that. We've got a tie-dye marbled little unicorn guy. Super pretty.
Whoa, I love him.
Right?
He looks like a party unicorn.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to Mardi Gras too. These are like Mardi Gras colors. So let's say, for example, I didn't want his face to be purple. You can just give it like another quick, just a little fluff.
Gentle, right?
Gentle.
Really gentle.
Yeah, like you're holding a baby bird. And then just smush the Flowtonia back down inside. Smush, smush, smush. Make it from fluffy to firm. Push, push, push. Boom. Look, a whole different experience and a whole different look.
Oh, wow.
Where he's like a little bit more flecked and patterned. And he's like really cool. So over time, of course, you can just like remix this color into something else and just keep playing with it. I want to harken back to what Jenna said, where there's really no mistakes with playing with this stuff. It really doesn't stick to much of anything except itself. Here's another one that I tried, just layering it. Just layering the colors in a measuring spoon. So I started with blue and then I added the yellow and the purple, and it's kind of like, it looks like Jupiter. And then you can,
that's fun.
Yeah. Then you can always take it and twist it.
Ooh.
And then like, you could pop that in a mold and see how it looks.
Oh, it'd be like a candy if it came like stretchy and gooey.
Yes. So these are all the different examples of just color combinations that I wanted to show y'all, of the different color combos that you can do to play with your Flowtonia and the different looks that you can make. And then also when you're done marbling this color, you can mix it up into a color, and this one will probably come out like the creamsicle color again, I think.
Pretty, yeah. And then so no matter how much you mold, you can always stretch it and pull it and twist it, and it'll come back to being super fluffy, right?
Yeah, you can just, you can always just start again, and it's always gonna stay really nice and soft. And then if you want, you can still just make it firm again. But yeah, marbling, one of my favorite things, especially in combination with the color mixing, it just gives a lot more versatility to the art that you wanna make.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chloe. That was really great.
Yeah, thanks. All right.
All right, should we move on to the next one?
Yes. Oh, you've got a fun one now.
Okay, you know what? I actually have a tray of fun this time. So if you want to switch, let's
Yes.
switch out. We should have like music for when we like switch spots or something. Okay. So you guys, this tray of fun. You have no idea what we're about to do, which is gonna be awesome. Okay, so here is another way to play with Flowtonia. So I have a couple of different things on my board here. I have a Tupperware container that I lost the cover for. It's been sitting in my cupboard and I can't use it. So I thought I would recycle a little bit and use this for a fun craft. I also picked up some plastic toys from Michael's earlier today. So I've got some dinosaurs, there's some butterflies. I have tiny little dragons, which are like adorable. So these guys are down in the craft aisle. And then I've got these cute little couches. I remember when they were like couches back in the day.
Yes.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a treasure hunt box. So this would be something really fun that you could possibly do for Father's Day, which would be great. Because Father's Day is coming up on the weekend and maybe you don't know what to get your dad or your uncle or your grandpa. So this is really fun to have like a little treasure hunt. So I'm going to start with a base layer, almost like we are baking a pie. You want to put your crust in just a little bit. There we go. So put down a base layer. And now I'm going to open up, let me see. I want to do the dinosaurs today. So I'm going to get these guys out. Shake them out. There we go. And I'm going to put a little dinosaur in the Flowtonia, just like this. I might put one over here. Okay, now I'm going to get another color and I'm going to bury them. So I'm going to get it nice and fluffy and stretchy and just gently layer on top of each other. I think I want some green now. Let's lay that. Okay, what else can I hide? Let's put some of these guys in, like these cute little spiky balls. Let's put those. Now, I think I want to use some baby dragons. Oh, how cute they are, the tiny little baby dragons. Okay, put those in there. Bye, babies. Put another one of those guys. Okay, now let's put another layer on top. Let's use some blue.
Are any of those things that you have your dad's favorite animal?
So my dad loved dinosaurs when he was a kid, so I think that's why I want to do the dinos.
Nice.
So that's super nice. So then you keep going and going and going, and you can make this as big or as small as you want, but I'll show you. You can see the layers all on the side, which is really fun, and all the pieces are hidden. So then you can, oh, I see a little dinosaur foot. Do you see that guy right there? So what you can do is you can tell your dad you can go digging, or you can give him like a cute little tool if you have something like that. A plastic fork works really well too, but you can dig through the Flowtonia, which is even funner if you say, don't use your hands. You can use anything but your hands. So let me dig and dig and dig. Oh, I found somebody. You got Flowtonia on your face, little guy. How embarrassing. Let's get that off. See, as long as it's plastic toy, the Flowtonia won't stick to your little guy, so you can still play with them again and again. So if you want to find stuff around your house that you want to put in here, that's cool too. So I wanted to show you guys something that I made ahead of time. So if Heidi wants to switch the camera to the front, I made a special mega surprise Father's Day. This is the big treasure hunt that I made earlier. It's super heavy, and Heidi can switch to the top camera to show you actually how cool this is. Whoa. Look at all this stuff. So these are all things I picked up at Michael's in the craft aisles. I have cute little things here. I've got beads. I have, I think I put glitter in this. I don't even know what's in here, but I can't wait to start digging and find out what's inside. Okay, here we go. What else do I got? Oh, let's peel back the layers, you guys. Dig, dig, dig. What are we gonna find? What are we gonna find? Ooh, I've got some nice pink beads happening. What else is going on over here? Oh my goodness, this is actually really fun. Oh,
Any dinos?
No, but I got a butterfly.
Ooh.
Oh, nice, look at that butterfly. So what I did is I actually made this a couple of days ago, and I let this sit out without a container on it, which was okay, but sometimes you just want to put it back in your container once you're done playing with it, or put a piece of saran wrap over if you wanted to make this for your dad like the day before Father's Day. It just keeps it nice and moist. All right, what else? Oh man. Oh man, look at this. I uncovered these spiky guys again. Oh, I've got some like glitter that's happening in here too. We've got some glitter, Flowtonia. Butterfly, get out of the way, I'm playing. Let's go this side. All right, what else do we got? Oh my goodness, wait, what was that? What was that? Go back, go back.
Do you see it?
Oh, I got a flower. Look. That's like a nice daffodil. That's pretty. All right. So yeah, this is a really fun way you can surprise maybe your brother or your sister or your aunt or a cousin or one of your best friends. You can say, hey, there's a scavenger hunt in this box and you need to find all 10 of these items. And you say, go. And you can see how fast they can do it. Oh, look, there's another cute little flower. So I could keep playing like this forever, but I think I'm gonna switch it back over to Chloe. So Heidi can switch back over as I move this giant tub. I don't know if you guys like saw everything. Look at this. Look at this. So amazing. Awesome. Okay. So Chloe's going to do the next thing. I'm going to try to clean up like super quick. I'm going to push this off to the side and she's going to show you kind of another technique with hiding things with little surprises in Flowtonia. Okay. All right. Chloe, you're up. Okay.
That's heavy.
It's so heavy.
Okay. I've got a balancing act here, so pardon me, I'm gonna come in here. All right, yes, we're gonna keep rolling with the concept of mystery. What I have to show you is I'm gonna show you guys how to make kind of like a mystery dome, kind of a piñata moment with the Flowtonia. So I've got a couple of things that I've already made that we will destroy on camera together. But first I want to show you how to make it and how easy it is.
I'm so curious about what's in your hand, so I can't wait for that. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's huge. Okay,
this show is filled full of surprises.
Yes. So top down, what I decided was, again, we want to choose things that are readily available at home. So I picked a plastic cup. So what we're doing is very similar to what Jenna described in terms of we're going to create a base. We're basically creating something that'll have little surprises inside of it, like these little eggs. So let's start. So I'm going to take my Flowtonia, get it nice and fluffy. And since my cup is clear, I can even see how the colors layer over time. We're going to start with our base and I'm just going to, since my hand can't fit in the bottom of the cup, so I'm just going to pat it down with the end of this spoon.
Oh, that's a good tip.
Sometimes you need to have a tool to assist.
Right.
No harm in that. I'm gonna make the base. I want pink. Again, we're making kind of a, what do you call it? A pie crust?
Yeah, a pie crust. I like that.
Yeah, we're making like a little kind of like crevice inside the cup. I'm kind of like making a cup inside the cup, in terms of just layering around the sides and just making a little kind of nook, a little pocket, little spot. Sorry, I'm left-handed, y'all, so I kind of forget that if I use my left hand that you guys can't see what I'm doing.
Oh my gosh, are you left-handed too?
I am
just finding this out.
I'm a southpaw.
I am too.
Nice. Oh my gosh.
Southpaw high five.
Yeah, southpaw high five for life.
Yep.
Okay,
so you got your pie crust going.
I got my pie crust going. I'm just picking I love the yellow so much. It's so bright and pretty. So here we are. I've got kind of like a little cavern, I guess. A little well, a well. My Flowtonia. And from here, it's just kind of like filling a piñata. What I have in terms of things, I took one of your little buggies.
Oh, you took a bug?
Yeah, I took a caterpillar.
That's all right.
And then I have some little sequence things.
Sharing is caring, so we can share.
Okay, good. Because it's too late, I took it. We're gonna fill up our little well of our things inside of the Flowtonia. We'll put the caterpillar on top. Now we're just gonna close it up on top. I'm gonna use more pink. We have a lot of pink here today. Give it a fluff. Plop it on top.
Oh, Oh, so you're like closing the pie. So that'd be like the top of the pie crust.
Exactly. This is
Okay.
like the top of the pie crust. I'm going to use my little spoon. I'm going to compress it down a little bit. Sorry, I'll use my right hand so you can see it a lot better.
Oh, that's good. So you're like gently. Do you want to like squish it down or just be like super gentle?
Well, I wanted to kind of be gentle, like just to make sure not to crush the stuff inside.
Okay.
And then boom, here we have it. Just our little, it looks like a sandcastle.
Oh yeah.
But there's a mystery inside. We already know what it is, so no spoiler alert here that if you crack this baby open. Oh.
Ooh, it is kind of like a pinata.
Yeah. I've got a cool Father's Day idea.
Oh, awesome.
I made these eggs earlier. It was just Easter, and we picked up some of the eggs for Michael's crap. We did some Easter stuff for Michael's. So what I did was I took the egg. There's a mystery inside. Let's stretch it open and see.
I wonder what it is.
What I wanted to make is basically kind of like, it's like a fortune cookie.
Oh, I love fortune cookies.
So this might be a very interesting new idea too. Like a Father's Day card. It's like a fortune cookie. It says, love yourself. So you could put a whatever secret message inside if you want, and you can just crack the egg. Well, we're gonna squish the egg actually. Squish the egg open. There's my little fortune. Let's see what it says.
Cute.
Oh.
What's that one say?
Have an excellent day.
Ah! Club me with the joke.
Yeah, I'm a joker.
Club me with the joke.
Okay, so yeah, I think that was the coolest idea that I thought of in terms of making little hidden.
Yeah, that's like a really
Hidden
fun way to
pinatas.
like play with Flowtonia that's different that you wouldn't really think of.
Yeah, plus you can just, send the messages. It's really cute. This is the big one that I made.
Oh, I can't wait to see what's going on.
What I used was in the holiday section, this is kind of like a mold that you would use to make Christmas ornaments.
Okay.
So I made this massive dome, and if I shake it, can you hear that?
A little bit.
A little bit? There's stuff inside.
Yeah, shake your words microphone, yeah. Barely.
Barely.
I think barely you can hear that.
It's because the walls are so thick, but if you let's just bust it open.
Bust it open.
Bourgeois.
Oh! Oh my goodness!
Oh,
Look at that mess! Oh, I love it. Oh, that was so much fun.
I call it a surprise. I know it's a mess. My mom
But-
would be.
I love it. I love it. And it's okay, because it cleans up pretty quick, right?
Yeah, it's a really good surprise. I used like nice, big, chunky things, just so that if I want to do this again, I can make another marbly globe, and I can just use the big chunks, and we can just take them out no sweat, because this stuff is not sticking to any of my sequins or any of the things that I have here. It looks a little sticky because it's all fluffy, but I promise you they won't stick to your little characters and stuff.
That's
Okay.
awesome. That was so much fun.
Yeah, it was amazing. And you just let gravity do its work, and it'll just pop open with a surprise.
Awesome.
Oh, Jenna, I've got a lot of stuff
I
here
know. I'm
now.
up next, and you like.
I know.
My goodness.
Okay, I'm gonna move
Okay.
because you've got another thing to show.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. All right, Jenna.
Okay, we're gonna
Let's
switch.
do this.
Okay,
Yes.
let's
Switch.
Oh my goodness. Passing in the night. Okay. Next thing I'm going to show you guys is something that's really fun that I love to do is using all of my leftover craft supplies to make something a little bit more creative and whatever kind of pops out of my head. So we're going to make cute little adorable Flowtonia monsters. Look how cute he is, his little teeth and everything. This guy doesn't even have a mouth. He's just adorable. Little pigtails. All right, so I have leftover craft supplies at home, like I'm sure a lot of you guys do. But if you don't, Michael's has these really great craft packages where you can pick up pipe cleaners and pom-poms. You can get whole packs of glitter like this. These are all in like the kids' crafting aisles. You can use popsicle sticks or anything. I've got beads here. And my absolute must to make a monster, you have to have googly eyes. There's no questions about it. You need googly eyes or some sort of silly eyes that you guys can think of. Okay, so I want to use some of the different techniques that Chloe was using. And we've had Flowtonia all on the side here. So Flowtonia isn't going to dry out, but we do recommend that you store it in a container, and any packaging comes with its own container. So this package is actually resealable. So if you're playing with Flowtonia and you don't have to go searching for a Ziploc bag or anything, you can just use the packaging again. So I wanted to point that out too, just in case anybody was wondering at home. So I'm gonna start with some purple. And you know what? I'm gonna make a marbled monster because I think that's what I'm feeling. Yes. So I'm gonna use Chloe's technique. I'm gonna put some orange, and maybe I'm gonna put some blue. Okay. So I'm going to twist it and fold. Stretch, twist, and fold. That's how I'm gonna marble my monster. Stretch, twist, and fold.
It's beautiful.
Okay, he's not too bad, right? He's got little pops of blue everywhere.
Yeah. Ribbons.
Oh, ribbons. Yes. Yes, darling, ribbons. Okay, I'm gonna lay this guy flat down so you can kind of see what I'm doing. So I'm just sculpting a little bit. I want him to have like a pointy head, I think. He's gonna look like a teardrop maybe, or like a raindrop, but like a really tie-dye psychedelic raindrop. Okay, so I'm gonna use some popsicle sticks. And I'm gonna give him some arms. Oh, he's already going, hey! I think that's kind of cute. Okay, I'm going for my googly eyes because, like I said, monsters need some eyes.
Are those the biggest ones you got?
I think those are the biggest ones that I have, and he looks kind of silly. So, oh, he needs a mouth. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. Okay, let's give him a mouth. So I'm gonna get some green Flowtonia. I'm gonna roll it in a ball, and then I'm gonna make it like a snake. You can use your hands, you can use your counter, and he's gonna have a really big smile because he's a happy monster. He's not one of those scary ones. Okay, and I think I'm gonna give him some hair. So let's give him some green hair so it goes with his green smile. So these are just regular pipe cleaners. I'm gonna get a couple out here. Looks really neon, which is fun. Okay, so this is a trick that I like to use to make some curls. So you're gonna hold it and you're gonna wrap it around your finger like this, not too tight, and you can pull it right off and you've got a curl.
Whoa.
Right?
I wish I could curl my hair that way.
Hacks, I know, right? This is a pipe cleaner hack.
Yeah.
In Flowtonia, hacking Flowtonia, which is crazy. Okay, coil, coil, coil. Here we go. Stick him in. Oh, he's looking really cute. I wouldn't say he's like a monster. I would say he's like, I don't know, just a cute little character that you can like play with. Okay, I'm gonna give him one more curl. All right, and then we're gonna show you guys this monster. So this is where your creativity can come in. You can do whatever. Look at how cute he is. That's awesome. Okay, so you guys can show us all the different monsters that you can come up with. I have this guy who has like a ton of eyes and these crazy lips, which is so cool. So that was my last kind of fun project. So I'm gonna hand it to Chloe, I think, to do her last garden bit like super quick.
Yeah,
okay.
I got one more.
You've got one more. Okay,
Yes.
let's do it. Let's do it.
I've got a lot of examples that are made already too, so this will be for good inspiration.
Okay, and then we have a surprise waiting for you guys at the end once Chloe's done, so stick around. There you go, Chloe, all yours.
Okay. Let me just get my stuff in place. Here we go. Okay, so it's summertime. I don't know if anybody's gardening, but I want to show y'all how you could potentially make flowers without having to water them, put them in the sun. You won't get all dirty with dirt. We can make a flower garden with Flowtonia, and it's so easy. So I just want to show you some examples, and then I'm going to show you how you can make them yourself. These are using all of the different colors. This one here is kind of like the creamsicle color that Jenna mixed up earlier. And I've got some options of when I took the different colors and marbled them. And yeah, I'm just gonna give you guys a little rundown of how we can make flowers so easy. It's another really cool idea for Father's Day. You can give flowers to your dad. My dad loves to garden. So first things first, I wanna show you guys how to make a rose. Super easy. It's kind of like the classic slime swirl. I think that's what you would call it. You take it, you've got it by your hand, and then you just give it a quick little spin. And boom, you've got a rose. You can make little petals using a spoon. I'm using a mold that we got from Michael's from the jewelry section. This is something that you would use for making resin jewelry, but it's perfect for molds. To me, these things, this one, and even this one, they look like leaves and petals to me. So I used them to make a number of different shapes out of Flowtonia. I made them earlier. So what I'm gonna do is just make a little flower. So first of all, I've got a cute little dish that I'm gonna put my flower in.
That's a pretty dish.
Thanks. And then we're gonna make some dirt. Green flower bed. Just give it a nice little fluff. And a little zhuzh right there. And then I made petals before. I used that mold that we were talking about. And I had a spoon. I want to show you guys how to make petals.
I got it for you.
Awesome, thank you. So if you don't have a mold, but I'm sure that y'all have spoons, right? You can take a spoon and you take some Flowtonia. And all you have to do is just kind of squish it down into the inside of the spoon. Push it down.
Oh, that's nice.
It. And that's how you have like a little leaf.
Oh, that's a really nice
leaf
hat.
or a petal. Yeah, it works really, really great. So let's talk about shapes. I've got some little ovals. I also found a cookie cutter that looks like a flower.
Oh,
so like
genius.
I'm gonna start actually with that. That's gonna be my base. I made a bunch of different shapes. I'm gonna add some little green leaves. We're kind of gonna go with like a little succulent vibe kind of thing. Kind of like a desert flower sort of thing.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I played with color mixing earlier when we were getting ready to do this with the kids. So I made some lime greens. I've got a whole different variety of greens. And now we can start building up our petals. So super easy. Just to lay out.
Oh, that's looking really pretty.
Yeah, just lay it out. Oh, we're missing a leaf right here. Okay, I wanna make sure that everything.
Oh, there you go. And because you're not squishing it, you can take all this apart again and try again, right?
Totally. Yeah. Like if there was something that I put in a spot that I wasn't a huge fan of, since these are all molded shapes, I can just take it away and move it into a different spot.
That's great.
So here we go. I'm building up the leaves, and then I'm going to put this little one in the center. And it's kind of like a lily. This is a multicolored flower. My favorites, honestly, are making the roses because it's just so much fun to stretch and spin. Awesome. And then all you need are a couple little leaves underneath, and immediately there you have a rose. And it's beautiful. You even if you have star cookie cutters or heart cookie cutters, these can all be used to easily make a garden and flowers out of Flowtonia. No sweat. It's amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
so I hear somebody
fun.
singing, and I think that that's ready for our surprise.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not prepared. I gotta go.
That's okay. You can leave your flowers if you'd like.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the more the merrier. I'm gonna leave my flowers. I'm gonna leave my tools, and just wanna make sure that there's space for our
Okay.
surprise.
We have surprise guests.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to come up in here? Push the chair in. Okay, so for the surprise guests, so because it's Father's Day this weekend, we have Paul and Zella joining us on how to play with Flowtonia.
Hi.
Zella loves to sing. So Zella, what are some of the things you like to do with Flowtonia? Oh, she likes the dinosaurs. Yeah.
What do you like to do with dinosaurs in Flowtonia?
Play. And this is a unicorn.
Oh, and that's a unicorn. Oh, that's cute.
It's part of the team. These guys are part of the team.
Do you think they can have a race?
And
It's making dino tracks.
Maybe I should roll out a track for you.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty.
can I have a butterfly?
You sure can have a butterfly. I have butterflies over here, Zella. Here, I'll give you some. These ones are out of the package. I've got some flowers and I've got some butterflies.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And this is the prettiest racetrack they've ever seen.
These butterflies are part of their team.
That's right.
Oh, part of their team?
They're the flying guesses and the flowers.
Hey, Sal, will you take one end of this for me? Here, hold it with one hand. Here, hold the Flowtonia. We're going to pull it.
Right through it.
Oh, dinosaur tracks.
Daddy, I'll send out this one. I need this one.
You want this one? Okay.
And this is like it. This one.
Ooh, what else would you like?
Did you see these pretty flowers?
Ooh, you're gonna take a spoon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. Do you see all the pretty stuff that Chloe just taught us how to make? Are those pretty flowers?
It's okay.
That's okay. We'll clean it up later.
Here's another one for you. See, it's that easy.
Ooh. Yeah, you can take those. You can take those. Oh, this is fun. You're being so gentle with it, Zella.
Have you ever seen so many colors of Flowtonia mixed together?
But I could ask them that now open, that has been now it's broken. Now it's died out, but Daddy can fix it.
I can fix it.
Yeah, daddies are really good at fixing stuff, aren't they?
Not usually.
No.
Daddy,
What's your favorite color of Flowtonia, Zella?
I don't know.
You don't know? You can't choose your favorite color?
No.
You love them all?
Is this your favorite color?
Yep. A dinosaur heart stuff and this one.
Cute.
When we're at home, Zella likes to hide her animals and other things in the Flowtonia.
Oh, that's fun. We showed something like that earlier, didn't we?
Is there a dinosaur in here? How can you tell?
One of mine. But I wanted to play with him.
Whoa.
His tail sock.
Okay, you guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us. You guys can keep playing. So we're doing another class next Thursday. Join Kids Club. We're going to be doing plush craft. So get your plush craft at Michael's, and then don't forget to sign up. And we'll see you guys next Thursday.
Cool,
It's a face alien.
It's a space alien. Do you want to try?
Beep, ooh, ah.
That is what they sound like.
Oop, ah, oop, ah, beep, beep, beep.
I'm
You
gonna
stretch
I'm
them?
gonna
Stretch
stretch
them.
them.
Ah, you squished
Here, do you want to try to make them?
No.
them.
It's really hard. You have to go squish.
Okay, thank you everybody for joining. We'll see you on Thursday next week. Thank you, Zella. Thank you, Paul.
Do you want to wave, Sally?
Woo!